Most airframing nailers brag about jam-free performance and then choke on the first bump fire sequence. I analyzed 20 pneumatic framing nailers, cross-referencing PSI and SCFM specs with real contractor feedback. The detail that separates the good ones from the bad? Consistent depth adjustment under real job site pressure. Let's get into it. Starting off at number 5, we've got the Metabo HPT NR90 AES1 21-degree pneumatic framer, and it earns its spot for one specific reason. Weight? 7.5 pounds. For a framing nailer, that's genuinely light, and on a long day of overhead work or wall sheathing, your shoulder will know the difference. This is the kind of spec that sounds boring until you've spent 8 hours toenailing studs. For me, the value play here is clear. You're getting Metabo HPT build quality, which is essentially the old Hitachi lineage that contractors have leaned on for decades, with a 5-year pro warranty behind it. That kind of brand history matters when you're buying a tool you expect to outlast a few job sites. The selective actuation switch is the detail I'd highlight. Flip between sequential and bump fire without digging for a tool. If you're doing precision layout 1 minute and sheathing the next, that's real workflow. Toolless depth adjustment rounds it out. Drives plastic collated nails from 2 inches up to 3.5. There's an opinion floating around about putting more than 2,000 nails through it without a single jam or misfire. When that pattern shows up across multiple buyers, I take it seriously. Drivability on this one looks consistent, which is exactly what you want from a pneumatic framer. Honest tension. The factory hanger gets called out as too wide to be useful, and a few buyers mention they wish a rafter hook and nose cap came in the box. Minor stuff, but worth knowing. There's an aftermarket replacement hook that solves it cheap. Real talk on where this fits. If you're a framer or remodeler running a standard job site compressor and you already stock 21-degree collated nails, this is hard to argue against on value. If your priority is maximum power for the heaviest engineered lumber, the picks coming up the list lean harder in that direction. For everyday framing, sheathing, decking, and remodel work, this nailer pulls its weight without burning your wallet. The link is in the description. At number 4 on the list, the NuMax SFR 2190WN. 21-degree pneumatic framer, and this one earns its slot for a different reason than the last pick. Value. Straight up. NuMax plays in the budget tier, and this is the one I'd point to when someone's framing a shed, building a fence, or doing weekend deck work, and doesn't want to drop Pro Tool money on a tool they'll use a few times a year. Specs that matter here: drives full round head 21-degree collated nails from 2 inches up to 3.5, diameters from 0.113 to 0.131. Standard stuff, which means nail availability isn't a headache. Dual mode trigger lets you flip between bump and sequential, tool-free depth adjust, anti-dry fire to protect the internals. The kit ships with 500 3-inch nails, which is a nice touch when you're starting a project the same day it lands. I came across an opinion that mentions putting 300 to 400 nails into a fence and gate build with no jamming. For a tool in this price bracket, that's the kind of drivability that justifies the buy. Another buyer talks about framing an entire shed with it and having 0 issues. The pattern is consistent, it works, and it works harder than the price tag suggests. Honest tension. 2 parts. First, the depth adjuster gets called out as fiddly. A few buyers end up just dialing the compressor PSI to set drive depth instead. Workable, not ideal. Second, it's not the lightest tool in the category. After a few hours overhead, your arms will know it's there. Compared to number 5, you're trading some weight savings for a lower entry price. Where this fits? If you're a serious DIYer or a side hustle remodeler who needs a framer that runs on a standard pancake or wheelbarrow compressor without breaking the budget, this is hard to argue against. For all-day production framing 5 days a week, the picks coming up the list are built for that grind. For everything else in this category, NuMax delivers more tool than the spec sheet suggests. You'll find the link in the description. Number 3 on the list, the Freeman PFR 2190. 21-degree pneumatic framer, and this one earns its slot on a different argument than what we've seen so far. Build quality at this price point? Magnesium housing, anodized aluminum magazine, 1-piece hardened steel drive blade, and a 7-year warranty backing the whole thing. That warranty length is not a throwaway number. Most pneumatics in this bracket give you 1 or 2 years. 7 says Freeman is willing to stand behind the internals long after the box is open. The spec sheet hits the standards. Drives plastic collated full round head nails from 2 inches up to 3.5, diameters from 0.113 to 0.131, dual mode trigger that swaps between sequential and bump fire, tool-free depth wheel, anti-dry fire, and a 360-degree adjustable exhaust, so you're not blowing air into your own face when you're working a corner. The blow-molded case is included, which sounds minor until you realize half the competition makes you buy it separate. I came across an opinion that points to running roughly roughly 300 2 3/8 nails plus another 40 3-inchers in a single day. Every position, toenailing included, all at around 85 psi, with the gun working flawlessly. That kind of drivability across mixed angles is exactly what you want to read before committing.
Honest tension. It's heavier than the picks above, sitting around 8.5 pounds, and a recurring note in opinions is that the magazine likes to leave 4 nails behind as a dry fire safeguard, which can cause a jam if you slap a fresh strip in behind them. Workaround is simple. Strip the leftovers, load fresh. Annoying, not a deal breaker. There's also no factory rafter hook, which, given the weight, you'll want to add aftermarket. Where it fits, if you're a remodeler or serious DIer who values long warranty backing and a magnesium body over shaving every ounce, the Freeman gives you pro-tier construction without pro-tier pricing. For all-day overhead production, the lighter picks earlier on the list ease fatigue more. For everything else in framing, sheathing, decking, and shed builds, this one delivers the goods. The link is in the description. Number 2 on the list, the Paslode PowerMaster, also known as the F350S. This one earns its slot on a different argument than everything we've covered so far. Pedigree and pure driving power. Paslode has been a name in framing for decades, and this is their 30-degree paper-collated pneumatic. That nail angle change matters. If you're stocked on 30-degree clipped or D-head nails, or you work job sites where that's what the supply houses carry, this is the gun that speaks your language. For me, what puts this in the number 2 spot is the heavy-duty drive. Paslode rates it to sink 3.5-inch nails into LVL and engineered lumber without choking. That's pro-grade territory. The center of gravity sits close to the trigger, which on toenails and angled shots gives you a balance you feel after the first hour, not the 8th. I came across an opinion from someone who's been running Paslode framers for 40 years and calls this their favorite. Another points to swapping over from a worn-out gas Paslode after 20-plus years of service and finding this air version drives just as clean. When that kind of long-haul loyalty shows up across multiple buyers, the durability story isn't marketing.
Honest tension, 2 parts. First, it ships without the air hose coupler barb, so factor in a quick trip for a 3/8 fitting and some Teflon tape before your first shot. Minor, but annoying if you're loading the truck the night before a job. Second, the general pattern is positive. That said, an isolated opinion mentions an air leak out the back after light use. One report, not a trend, but worth flagging.
A detail not in the headline specs, there's an Allen wrench for the drive tucked into the handle itself. Small touch, but it means job site adjustments without digging through the toolbox. Where this fits, if you frame for a living, work with engineered lumber regularly, and you want a brand with parts and service backing decades deep, the PowerMaster delivers the goods. If you're running a 21-degree nail inventory already, the picks earlier on the list match your stock better. For the 30-degree crowd and heavy production work, this is the pick. The link is in the description. Before we reveal our number 1, be sure to check out the description below for the freshest deals on each of these items. And taking the top spot on the list, the Freeman 4-piece pneumatic nailer kit. The reason it lands here is a different argument than anything we've covered. You're not just buying a framing nailer, you're buying 4 pneumatic guns in one case. 21-degree framer, 34-degree angle finish nailer, brad nailer, and a narrow crown stapler. For roughly what most brands charge for a standalone framer, you walk out with the whole kit. The framer itself is the headliner, drives plastic collated full round head nails from 2 inches up to 3.5, runs comfortably in the 80 to 90 psi range, and shares the same Freeman DNA we saw at number 3. Hardened steel drive blade, anodized aluminum magazine, tool-free depth wheel, 360-degree adjustable exhaust. There's an opinion I want to flag. Someone running over 2,000 nails through the framer with under 5 misfires and 0 jams across 2x6 framing, subfloor, and general nailing tasks. That's not a one-weekend impression. That's a real workload, and the gun held up. Here's the thing about the bonus tools. The brad and finish guns aren't filler. Buyers consistently report sinking finish nails through tongue and groove sealing and hardwood trim cleanly, with the brad nailer leaving holes so small the wood putty stays in the can. That's genuine value, not throw-in marketing. Honest tension, 2 parts. First, the framer sits on the heavier side, and a recurring note in opinions is that toenailing at sharp angles can struggle to fully sink. You'll finish a few of those with a hammer set. Second, the depth dial is touchy, so expect to fire test nails into scrap to dial it in. Who this is built for? Remodelers, serious DIYers building a shed or framing a detached office, or anyone stocking a first real pneumatic tool set. You get 4 guns, covering everything from heavy framing to baseboard trim. For full-time production framers running a single gun every day, the lighter, dedicated picks earlier in the ranking ease fatigue more. For everyone building a complete pneumatic arsenal in one buy, nothing else on this list matches the value per dollar story. The link is in the description. You can now tell what holds up from what falls short. If you want the lightest option for long overhead days, number 5. If you frame for a living and run 30-degree nails, number 2. And if you want the most complete setup for the money, number 1 does it all in a single buy. Updated links in the description. Prices keep moving.